My name is Dillon Penrod. I am a senior park and resource management major here at SRU. And today I'm really excited to talk to you guys about one of my favorite ways to live more sustainably, and that is by locally harvesting local fish and game species by hunting and fishing. So I'm going to talk to you guys how you are able to eat healthier, cheaper, help our local wildlife, and reduce your carbon footprint all at the same time by taking up this hobby. So the first thing I want to talk about is that you don't even have to hunt or fish to be able to get in on this. Buying a license is an awesome way to make a donation to your state's Game and Fish Commission, and this comes from the Pittman-Robertson Act, which means that license sales directly fund the Game Commission. The money that is generated from these sales helps the Fish and Boat and Fish and Game Commission carry out their management plans, and it helps restore wildlife all across the state through a multitude of different projects. And aside from the money that is spent towards these projects, the hunting itself helps game species a lot by ensuring that their numbers are sustainable and ensuring that there will be an abundance of the species for years. And in the past, we have come very close to sending a lot of current game species to extinction, like the white-tailed deer and the wild turkey. But thanks to the conservation efforts led by hunters, we can proudly say that they are here in record numbers. Even have turkeys in my backyard here some mornings. So not only is it better for the wildlife to take up hunting, it's also better for you. The meat you will harvest from hunting is healthier for you than a lot of commercially bought meats. It is more lean and it has more protein in it, which is especially important if you follow a particular diet like paleo. According to the USDA, wild meat is higher in protein, iron, and B vitamins than store bought pork and beef. It's also high in omega 3s and omega 6s, which are very important to a healthy diet. But while we're on the topic of omega 3s, I want to talk about harvesting local fish too. With trout season well and underway, there are a lot of benefits to eating fresh caught fish. Like I said, the high in omega 3s and omega 6s, and just like wild red meat, they're very lean and full of protein. You can get a great source of minerals like calcium and potassium. Trout is labeled as a best choice for eating by the EPA and the FDA. Game meat is also incredibly versatile. You can use game meat for just about any recipe that you can find. I personally love to cook game meat. I think it's delicious. That's why I like to use this fish and game cookbook. It helps, you really find a lot of delicious recipes for some of your favorite species. But you don't have to follow a cookbook. Any kind of meat in any meal you're able to substitute wild game in for, and it's going to taste fantastic. But not only is it going to taste better, be better for the wildlife, and be better for you health wise, it's also healthier for the planet as a whole to be able to hunt. You'll be able to cut down emissions and your environmental footprint by hunting. Locally sourced cuts your impact, meaning that you have less miles to go from field to fork. I hunt extensively, very close to Slippery Rock. I can't say I've ever driven more than probably 10 or 15 miles to be able to go out and hunt. So you're really cutting down on your emissions there by not traveling very far at all. Or even in some cases, you're able to hunt in your backyard if you have enough space. But even if you don't hunt yourself, there odds are that you know someone who does. Especially here in Western Pennsylvania, there's a lot of hunters. In most cases, they're more than happy to share some of their meat if they have a freezer full, helping to reduce your carbon footprint without ever having to don the blaze orange coats. Aside for better for the environment, these animals live a more natural life than a lot of the farm raised poultry and beef will, which cuts down on emissions from those large factory farms as well. And back to the health part, they are not put in pens waiting to be processed. They're not fed any antibiotics. They are eating their natural diet in their natural habitat. You're going to get the best possible meat that you're going to get off of any animal. And another part that I love about it is that it's really affordable. I know that some equipment can really range up there in prices. Believe me, I know. But all it costs is a license to be able to have the chance to fill your freezer. And in Pennsylvania, a license only costs $20.90. So you can do the math on a freezer full of meat for $20.90. Not only is it, you know, environmentally sustainable, it's financially sustainable as well. So I hope you guys really learned something from this. I hope you guys are all encouraged to take up this new hobby, and I hope to see you guys out in the woods one day. Thank you.